Hello everybody, welcome to another video of mine. It's Kemal AA and this is another Chelsea video of mine where I'll be discussing the game that is taking place tonight at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea take on Rennes in the third game of the Champions League group in a chance to really cement our qualification into the round of 16. And we'll be speaking about Kai Havertz, Edouard Mendy, Frank Lampard's comments and much more, and tactically how we can set up tonight and we can really decimate Rennes, who are not an easy team. They're definitely not an easy opponent. Of course, Edouard Mendy would know a lot about them, but tactically how we can set up the 4-4-3 formation if it's the way forward. But before I do get into it, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification and leave me your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. Give me your score predictions. I'll be giving my score predictions at the end of this video, so stay tuned and hit that bell notification, smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you are new on here. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Now, starting off with the Havertz news. Now, why am I speaking about Havertz? Now, I will be speaking about Havertz because, of course, how we can set up today, but some interesting developments occurred yesterday. Now, there was a lot of rumours by top journalists and there was a lot of noise coming out of Chelsea yesterday. And if you look at the training videos and training images that were taking place, of course, we're preparing for tonight's game against Rennes. Kai Havertz wasn't in any of those videos, he wasn't in any of those pictures, which started causing speculation and rumours that, what's happened to Kai Havertz? Has he had a fallout? Has he tested positive for coronavirus? Is he ill? Is he injured? No one had a clue. No one had a clue. Now, it was like that for a lot of the time. Now, Frank Lampard wasn't asked about Havertz, and it was Timo Werner who was conducting the press conference. Of course, when you have European games, you have your manager taking the press conference, and you get to choose one other player from your squad, and Timo Werner was conducting that. So I'll be speaking about what Timo Werner said himself, but Kai Havertz wasn't pitched anyway. So what has happened to Kai Havertz? He must have done the Madeleine McCann. He's just gone missing. He's just gone missing, and he hasn't been found. Now, Carefree Youth, which is a very reliable Chelsea Twitter account, later on, of course, he's got connections with Chelsea. Later on, confirmed that Kai, of course, Chelsea usually have 2 training sessions. Yesterday, we had 2 training sessions. We had one that was conducted in the morning, and we had another one in the afternoon. Kai Havertz did not take part in the one in the afternoon. The reason is unknown. We still don't know. Even as I record this, we don't know. But he did actually train in the morning session yesterday. There just wasn't any images. So he trained yesterday morning, but he didn't train yesterday afternoon when the rest of the first team squad were. He was supposed to train yesterday afternoon. Now, we still don't know the reason. We still don't know the cause as to why he wasn't training, which is causing a lot of speculation, and it is making me, putting me on edge. I'm not gonna lie, because what's happened to him? Why is he not training? We've got a big game tonight. We need our best players. Now, Pulisic is obviously ruled out for this game. So I'm thinking, what's happened to, Kai Havertz? Because we need him fully fit. He's one of our best players. And yeah, we still don't know the reason. Hopefully, tonight when the lineup comes out, we'll get more information. Typically, as I record this video, watch how I upload this video. As soon as I upload this video, the news will come out. But typical me for my luck. But let's see what happens. It's interesting. At the moment, we don't know why Kai Havertz is not trained yesterday. Let's hope he's fully fit. Let's hope he hasn't got any injuries. Let's hope, God forbid, he is not tested positive for coronavirus, because that would mean that other squad members would have also probably tested positive for coronavirus, meaning that it is going to halt our plans and training sessions, and of course is going to impact our results in the near future. So hopefully all things are good. Kai Havertz, hopefully it's just a precautionary measure, maybe that, it's really strange. It really is very strange. But let's move on to the situation with Edouard Mendy. Of course, Frank Lampard conducted his press conference yesterday, and he made some comments about Edouard Mendy's impact so far. He's one of our best signings this year. He's kept 5 clean sheets in the previous 6 games, and Frank Lampard was saying that he's very low maintenance. When we were to sign him, all the feedback was that he had a very strong personality in the dressing room, and everything, like all those positives, have come true. He always had a smile on his face, and he's played very well. So a lot of positivity. I'm really impressed with Edouard Mendy. He was initially signed as a stopgap replacement, but for me, if he really, if he continues his performances for the rest of the season, then why can't he become world class? I know he's 20 years of age, so he is in his prime now. But his story has been tremendous. He's been superb for us. He's been commanding. He's good catching, good distribution. Superb shot stopping abilities. He's been really good, and he's really given, instilled that confidence back into that back line. It came out by The Athletic this morning that towards the end of the season, the whole back line lost trust and confidence in Kepa, and it's no surprise. It's no surprise whatsoever. But Edouard Mendy has instilled that confidence back into that back line, back into that defensive structure, and it really is helping us. A major reason why we are keeping so many clean sheets, because Number one, he's making a lot of saves, but also he's instilling that confidence, obviously raising the game with our back line. So it's only positives from here. And of course, he is facing his old club Rennes this evening, so hopefully he has another superb performance. But we are at home, we should be getting 3 points, and I'll be doing another tactical analysis, getting into tactics and how we should set up my formation, my lineup for tonight against Rennes, which I'll be getting into in a second. So Edouard Mendy, again, he's had a really positive impact into the squad, and he then continued to say that he has given off a sense of calm in his distribution and coming for crosses and things you just want from your goalkeeper. I am very confident in him, and he has shown great quality so far, and I think there is a lot more to come with his attitude, which is key. What I've seen in a short period of time with Edouard is a player that has a massive work ethic to train and push himself every day. It seems his personality is pretty laid back with a tough edge when it comes to work. So yes, nice, fantastic. And even Edouard Mendy said himself that, he instills that confidence. He's very commanding, he's loud, leadership materials, leadership qualities, which is exactly what we need in this football club. So for me, yes, I'm really happy. I'm looking forward to what Edouard Mendy, of course, he's going to improve when he adapts to the league, when he adapts to his teammates. So the fact he's already made this impact for me is only going to be going up from here. So really impressed with him. Hopefully he can keep up these performances. And yeah, fair play to Edouard Mendy. Now getting on to the formation for this evening and the lineup, I'm going to go for the 4-3-3 formation, but it's not the usual 4-3-3 that Jurgen Klopp likes to deploy or Pep Guardiola likes to deploy, the one that we used on the Mauricio Sarri. It's the one that I meant when I made that tactical analysis video, 2-3 days back on Frank Lampard, on the way he wants to deploy his system, and this is the system he wants to go for in the long-term future. With the athletic DM in a 2 attacking 8 formation, that is a 4-3-3 that I want to be using tonight, because that is the one that Frank Lampard wants to deploy and use in long-term. Now, of course, Edouard Mendy, the main man, of course, playing against his ex-club tonight, going to be in the goalkeeping position. Ben Chilwell has been, again, arguably the signing of the summer. At left back, we're going to have Reece James at right back. I'm then going to have Thiago Silva fit and ready to go today. Our best centre back has been superb. Another world-class addition to this squad. We're going to pair him up alongside Kurt Zouma, who's been one of the best Premier League centre backs this season. They're forming a formidable partnership, especially that back line as well. I'm then going to be going for N'Golo Kante in that natural DM position, of course, because Chelsea are playing at home and we are playing a lower quality opposition in Rennes, no disrespect. It is going to allow us to have more of the ball. Therefore, we are not going to be more, under the pressure a lot more. N'Golo Kante will have more freedom, more space to progress the ball, to make those passes, break those lines. And then in 2 attacking 8s to break those lines, operating a half space in between the lines. We're going to have Kai Havertz, fingers crossed, because I don't know what's happened to him. He's just disappeared. As I stressed at the start of the video, he's disappeared. He's not been pictured in training. He's not been in any training video. So, fingers crossed he's fine. But let's just say in the case of, let's say he's been injured that we don't know about. Let's say, listen, if he's fit to play, he starts tonight. He starts tonight. We have a tough Champions League game tonight. We need to get the 3 points. I'll have Kai Havertz and Mason Mount as a 2 attacking 8s. But let's say in a situation Kai Havertz is injured or, he's disappeared. I don't know. He's on a bad Limacan. He's gone. I'd have Mason Mount, and I would try and have, either a Hakim Ziyech or Callum Hudson-Odoi. And then I'd have, let's say for this specific example, I'd have, Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, Hakim Ziyech right wing, I'd have Callum Hudson-Odoi left wing, and I'd have Werner up front. Now, what you could also do in the situation, of course, you could give Giroud more game time, and of course, Giroud has a lot of qualities and you can add another dimension to the squad. You can have Giroud up front, Werner left wing, Ziyech right wing. But for me, I'm going to be going for Mason Mount, Kai Havertz as a 2 attacking 8s, Hakim Ziyech on the right hand side, Callum Hudson-Odoi on the left hand side, and then of course the main man Timo Werner through the middle in the number 9 position, hopefully going to get a goal or 2 tonight. So for me, that's the lineup I'd go for. That's the formation I'd pick. And tactically, you have the 2 attacking 8s operating in between half spaces, breaking those lines, pressing, using that counter pressing system, pressing from high, pressing as a unit from the attack down to defence. So we press the ball, we press them at 2 attacking 8s. Kante operating the end position with his athleticism and of course winning the ball back, which is what he's well known for. And if we need extra defensive cover and support, you have Reece James and Ben Chilwell, who can not only overlap, but they can also provide, act as inverted fullbacks, where they can essentially invert as fullbacks alongside Kante, so you form a 3 in the midfield. For me, again, there's so many options, so many versatility, and for me, they can act as inverted fullbacks alongside N'Golo Kante. And then you've got the experience of Thiago Silva, the quality and athleticism of Kurt Zouma, and of course you've got Edouard Mendy. So I'm very confident with this evening. I think that we are going to get the 3 points. It's a must-needed 3 points. We need to get the 3 points, and for me, it will pretty much guarantee, qualification. It's not going to mathematically guarantee it, but it pretty much will, because of course we are on 4 points. If we win tonight, we'll be on 7 points, top of the table. So for me, we're looking very, very good to qualify in first position. Of course, it all depends on how we do in Spain against Sevilla. But to qualify in general, we're looking very, very good. So hopefully, yes, we do qualify. We get the 3 points tonight. I'm going to go for a 3-0 victory tonight. Yes, I'm ambitious, especially with Rennes not having Camavinga available for tonight. I'm going for 3-0 Chelsea victory. Leave me your score prediction, your thoughts in the comment section below. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.